Well, somebody has to be leading going in this final day, and it's you guys by 1 point, but the fish aren't where you wanted them to set up, are they?
No, sir. This time of year, we like to be out deep. We like to be out throwing big plugs, you know, big worm or something, but it's just not set up right for us here. Can't find anything deep, can't really find a shallow bite. So.
Seems like you're guessing a little bit, huh?
We are.
Well, I doubt very seriously you have nerves, but practice didn't go the way it had planned, did it?
No, it didn't. Typically over here in June, you can get on a little consistent early morning bite, maybe a flipping or offshore deal, and it's just, we hadn't found it.
All right, only 1 point down. What is the game plan now? You're about to go out for the final day.
We got to try to win this tournament. Yeah, I mean, we're going to put our head down and go fishing. That's what we've done all year. We're not fishermen that just pull up somewhere and catch all 5 real quick. So
you're still trying to win this thing. You're not just trying to finish one place ahead.
Yeah, we're going to try to win the tournament.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Well, you heard it from our leaders here on Neely Henry, Robbie Floyd, along with the program director of the Alabama Bass Trail, Kay Donaldson. Kay, I mean, it comes down to this event, and it's not just those two. There's other guys that still have a shot at this.
You know, and I think the conditions and the fact that we've seen some really tough fishing here on Neely Henry as of late, that's going to give some of these guys that maybe don't have as much information on this lake a little bit of a chance to make a move. Difficulty
as far as the weather they're going to be dealing with today. I mean, there's been a tropical storm in the Gulf. It's finally made its way up through Alabama.
You know, they're going to have a short period of time this morning where they're going to be able to take advantage of those pre-front conditions, and then it's going to come a downpour. So again, they're going to have to adjust, but I still think the guys that may not have as much information on this lake, it may play in their favor.
Just go out there and fish. I always say when it rains, the fish like to bite. We'll soon find out. And now let's take a look at some of our Academy Sports and Outdoors first cast of the morning.
Here we are for the 5th and final stop for the Alabama Bass Trail North Division. We're on Neely Henry, and talking to the anglers this morning, a lot of guys saying it's been really difficult practice. Guys really struggling to catch fish. I know that the weather's been really tough. We've gotten some hot weather this past week, not much current. We have a front coming in, tropical storm out of the Gulf. That may change things a little bit. Some of these guys may get into areas where these fish are more active, at least more than they were in practice. So some of these guys may get on fish that didn't think they were there. So a lot's on the line here. Being the last tournament in North Division, we've got teams that are trying to make it to the championship, end of year championship tournament. We got teams trying to stay in the top 9 to go to the Bassmaster Team Championship. And we've got anglers trying to win Angler of the Year. It's a big deal to win Angler of the Year in either division of Alabama Bass Trail. And we decided to start this morning following the current leaders Angler of the Year. It's Jason Cannon and Trent Surratt. So this area where they are is really main lake grass, and the water has just now gotten calm. So it's possible that now's the time that they can really take advantage of these fish being active first thing this morning.
It's a good start for these guys. They have a limit. They caught it within about 50 minutes, and it's not the limit they're looking for. They actually lost one of their first fish this morning, turned ahead on a frog. It was one of those frog fish, and got one on here, but I don't think that's going to qualify for the Alabama Bass Trail. But for the bait fish category, you are our new leader, Brooks. You are doing good. And so they're cutting it up on both sides, throwing a frog up in the front and flipping in the back, and they both caught them different ways. The fish that they have right now, 5 for about 6 pounds. But I promise you, there's guys out on the lake right now that would love to have 6 pounds.
Guys, I know you're just getting started here. All the boats have taken off. The water's finally started to calm down. Give me an idea what's going through your head now.
I don't know, it's been a struggle. Practice been a struggle. We've been down here 3 days this week. No, 3 days has been too good to us. So.
Right. But do you think it's going to be critical to get off to a fast start? Do you think this morning bite's going to be a big deal?
I think so. The morning bite, I think, is a big deal, and then we'll have that lull a little bit, but when the current kicks up some, we've noticed the bite picking up some around midday.
Right.
And that's when the rain's supposed to roll in.
Right, we got a front coming through. Maybe that'll turn these fish on as well.
We're hoping. We're needing all the luck we can get.
Has the water level fluctuated much in the time that you've been here?
Yeah, it's come down quite a bit.
So much shallow water on this lake, it makes it very noticeable too.
Alabama Bass Trail TV, sponsored by Phoenix Boats, is brought to you by Bill Penny Automotive, by TH Marine, improving your boat from transom to trolling motor, and by Jax. It's all about the South. There's more to come.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Bill Penny Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. But that's not the only reason to get to know Bill Penny. Enjoy a 10-year unlimited warranty on every new Toyota in stock. Get 1 year of 24/7 roadside assistance. Test drive for the chance to win $5,000. You heard right. 5,000 big ones. Plus, choose from over 700 new Toyotas in stock and price to move. Bill Penny Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. Get to know us today.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Otten, Head Cherry. Let's go!
Garmin Live Scope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. This is just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin Live Scope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic Champion!
Had 225 sign up, 20 didn't show up, so you got about 205 boats. But it's amazing, as long as this system is, the Coosa River, so many people in certain areas. There are only so many productive areas, I think they think. I'm kind of surprised there's nobody in this one right now. Seeing that many boats on our way up here, I'm really surprised nobody's in here, are you?
And there may be somebody through that boat.
Yeah, you can see, Loran, if you look to our left also, you see the culvert. Our left, that's another passageway into another pocket, so there may be somebody on that other side. But right here, I mean, look, you've got laydowns, you've got grass. This looks like everything that they would want. And a little place for the fish to get off of that main river as well.
All right, guys, here with boat number 20, Danny Hurd, Fisher Hurd, just one fish in the boat right now. Fishing a little main lake deal like a lot of other folks today. Fishing a little main lake drop here. Found some brush. Guys, where's home for y'all? Rogersville, okay. Another Tennessee River team. How's the Coosa been treating you? How's your day going so far, guys?
Caught 3 keepers so far.
Okay.
No big ones though.
What kind of weight do you think you have?
4 or 5 pounds.
Okay. 3 fish for 4 or 5 pounds. All been out of the grass? We went a little bit of a run. We're just past Minnesota Bend, and quite a few boats in this area of the lake. But these guys, he said he had 3 small fish, about 4 or 5 pounds. When we pulled up on them, we've been following them a couple minutes now, and we just saw him catch another one. So he's got his 4th fish, but there's another small one. So they probably got 4 fish in the 6-pound range. And as you can see, it's pretty much similar to what we've seen every other boat so far, fishing this shallow grass. I'm a little ways back up toward Coosa Landing here with boat 168, Steve and Ryan Smith. And if you'd have seen, if looks could kill, Ryan would have shot me dead about about 10 minutes ago when we pulled up. He thought I was poaching the spot. Didn't know what was going on. And that's the way these North boys are. I mean, I always put the camera guy up first because if they're going to shoot, they're going to shoot at somebody else, not me. But no, here with Steve and Ryan Smith, no fish on the day. And Steve's made the comment that it was dead up here. So I think he's waiting for the little current to kick on as well. Right, guys? Yeah.
Told you I'd catch up with whoever that was over there in that pretty green and gray boat. That's Clark Lawrence and Drew Long, boat number 32. They've got one bass for 2 pounds, but they had a squeaker just get off just a moment ago, and I'm not going to say which one of these two did it, but yeah, neither one of them looking at me, so they don't want to know. All right, so what'd you catch the one on earlier?
Frog.
Frog? Okay. Was it in the grass a ways or was it on the outside?
It was buried up pretty good.
Buried up in there pretty good, that's good. So another frogfish. Got one. We got a trick worm on there?
Lizard.
Who is it? Oh!
I'll get that on camera.
Spot bass.
That's number 3. Number 3.
This portion of the program is sponsored in part by Sweet Home Alabama, by Garmin, and by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Alabama Bass Trail TV, presented by Phoenix Boats. We'll be right back.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
We truly love the sport of fishing.
that's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
The taste of the South starts out here. However you roll into work, you can bring the flavor with Jack's Breakfast Catering. Huge scratch-made buttermilk biscuits and hearty breakfast sandwiches, mixed or matched, starting at just $15. Don't forget to add delicious fresh ground Royal Cup coffee and classic breakfast sides, because great work starts with great breakfast. Breakfast catering starting at $15 from Jack's. All about the South.
As you can see on the back of that man's shirt, this is the Alabama Bass Trail Tournament Series presented by Phoenix Boats. We're at Neely Henry Lake, the final stop of 5 of the ABT North Division. We will crown a champion, an Angler of the Year. We're going to find out guys that'll make their way to the championship later on this year in October. We'll also find out the 9 guys or the 9 pairs that are moving on to the Bassmaster Team Championship that'll be at Eufaula later on this year. And we've caught up with the boat 139, Jody Geis, Adam Willingham. You got 1 bass for £1.5 pounds. They're trying to upgrade. They said they caught some in here yesterday, but that's not the big story. The big story is when they came back to the ramp, they decided to just go ahead and wipe off the boat, clean it up, all nice, and then Mr. Cottonmouth was sitting back there in the motor well. Evidently a pretty good sized fish. Surprised that they didn't get bit, but they had to have somebody else extract them because, what'd you say? I'm just not messing with that bad boy. Can't say I blame you. But you can see them doing a little bit different. They're, what, had a speed crawl in front, I think a Cinco or a stick bait in the back, but they're just dealing with the riprap.
Guys, how's it going so far today?
We got 3 little ones.
What do you mean by little? What kind of weight?
Oh, maybe 1.5 pounds.
Okay. 3 fish for about 1.5 pounds apiece. I did see where you missed a bite there. Have you been able to get any fish to commit the second time after you've missed one?
No, they miss it the first time, it's over.
Okay. How much water have you guys covered already today?
We started up by the power lines, fished that area pretty good. Just too much boat traffic, so we come back down, try to find us a little bit something.
Okay. Is that kind of your game plan, is just cover a lot of water today?
Cover a lot of water.
You gonna stick to the grass all day long?
Later on, we're probably going to transition out to rock, but right now, as long as I've got this good cloud cover, I'm going to stay pretty shallow.
All right, guys, pulled up on boat number 47, Keith Van. Jeremy Jones. Say he's got one. That's one to have right there. If you're gonna have one, needs 4 more to go with it. Said you caught what, 15 fish today?
At least, yeah.
Just, that's the only keeper.
11.5, 11.75. Yeah.
Everything just under 12. How'd you catch that one?
Wacky worm.
Wacky worm. All right, I'll get out of your way here, Jeremy. Get it real quick. Wacky worm. It's a little bit of rain and cloud cover coming in. Liking it?
No.
No? You want hot sun?
I'd rather some sun be out a little bit, but.
It's so cool to see teams. You know, last time we were on from Tennessee, these guys from Georgia. It's always cool to see different states come down and play, participate, and just a really, really cool deal. How y'all in points?
Way back.
Look at it. He's like, no, we ain't even talking about it. Just move on.
We might have to win it today just to get up there.
Well, that's a good start, but got to find the other 4, don't you?
Yep.
Guys, it's been a few hours since I last saw you. How's it going?
We got 2.
Got 2. What kind of size?
We got one 12-incher. He caught one about 3 pounds out of the grass.
Okay. So 1 3-pounder and 1 12-incher. You're on a bit of an offshore deal now. How long have you been doing this?
We just started. Kind of one of the areas we found this past Sunday. They were schooling on pretty good.
Yeah.
We seen them popping when we come by, so we thought we'd stop and check them.
Yahtzee.
Alabama Bass Trail TV, brought to you by Phoenix Boats, is sponsored by Bill Penny Automotive Group, by Sweet Home Alabama, and by America's First Credit Union. Stay with us, there's more to come.
The TH Marine Hydrowave H2 KVD Edition is a surefire way to ignite a feeding frenzy. The Hydrowave utilizes a sound-emitting technology that imitates bait fish and other feeding fish below the surface that preys on the competitive nature of bass and other game fish to get you more bites. The Hydrowave is another way that TH Marine has you covered from transom to trolling motor.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
We truly love the sport of fishing.
that's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions Today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
Bill Petty Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. But that's not the only reason to get to know Bill Petty. Enjoy a 10-year unlimited warranty on every new Toyota in stock. Get 1 year of 24/7 roadside assistance. Test drive for the chance to win $5,000. You heard right. 5,000 big ones. Plus, choose from over 700 new Toyotas in stock and price to move. Bill Petty Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. Get to know us today.
If you didn't already know, AmFirst has great rates on auto loans, and boat loans, and motorcycle loans, and really any loans, including ones for your business. With a variety of terms as low as 2%, we're kind of hard to beat.
Walters and John Lerma. 952 is what they got on their 5 fish. I'm gonna call you the machine, because that's what it is. You taking the lead, 1265 for Paul and Toby, boat number 7. That's a good day. We're gonna set the tone for our Mountain Dew Big Bass, and dang, no wonder. All your weights in that one fish, 505. That could be our Mountain Dew Big Bass. Grant Hobson, West Ward, boat lucky number 13. Dude, y'all did something right, didn't you? Get lucky every once in a while, don't you? Grant Hobson, West Ward, going to move up the leaderboard into first place. They are lucky number 13 with 1389. Brad Jones, Brooks Goza, our championship hopeful. I see 5 fish. I know they have 5 because I saw them catch them, and they did catch a good one, a couple of good ones. Watch the leaderboard. These guys sit second in the championship. I said it would take 18. I was wrong. It was a great year. I was in 3rd grade, 1978. How about a round of applause?
Guys, you came into this tournament second in AOY points. You just crossed the stage, 19.78 pounds. Tell us what your thoughts were this morning when you left out.
We just wanted to go get an early limit, just calm ourselves down, and then go try to upgrade the rest of the day.
Tell me about your upgrades and how those happened throughout the day.
We went into an area, we had some good bites in practice. We tried some of those areas and didn't get the size. We went into one area and it's like the fish just fired. I don't know. We caught one of the good ones, turned right around, caught another one. We came back there an hour later and caught another big one.
Keith Van, Jeremy Jones. Got one good one. Now, I want to see it here in just a second. Got 2 bass. One of them's the right kind. And yes, it is. Tell me what you caught the big one on. Wacky worm. I saw several guys catch them on wacky today. These 2 bass weigh 855. Chris, get your camera.
I got it, Mama.
Mountain Dew Big Bass, I'm going to go ahead and say it now, was 505. Right on 6.5. Look at that. 6.48. A new Mountain Dew Big Bass. Keith Van, Jeremy Jones.
We caught it on a wacky worm about an hour into fishing this morning. Just in about maybe 4 or 5 feet of water.
Oh. Well, it's kind of a surprise right now. Jason Cannon, Trent Serapmo, 112, our series points leader, and you had a little longer time to fish, and you said, I done had enough, it looks like. What happened today? Because you did catch 5, but it's going to weigh 692, and I think that took you out of it.
These guys were leading the Angler of the Year when they came into this tournament. Weighed in 6.92. Tell us a little bit about how your day went and your thoughts now that the day's over.
It was really slow for us. We probably didn't catch our first keeper till 8:30. And then probably about 30 minutes ago caught our 5th keeper. So the day was really slow for us.
Hey, look at this. Spencer and Whelan jumping up the leaderboard into 2nd place. 15:23 for boat number 48. Good job, guys.
We started actually fishing a little point, a little deeper. We stayed there about 10 or 15 minutes, caught a couple stripe, and decided to go get shallow. And we really didn't have a fish till, 7:30ish. About 7:30, we got the ball rolling. It was just one here and there.
Jones and Goza take the event, take the Angler of the Year. You can't rain on these guys' parade.
Not today. I mean, it rained on a bunch of guys' parade, but not these guys. It's been an awesome day in spite of the weather.
Hey, you said you were out there to win this event. The Angler of the Year would take care of itself. How in the world did you do it, though? It's one thing to call your shots, another thing to do it.
We just worked hard all week to find some areas with some fish, and luckily we got several to bite today.
Well, you're going to have that opportunity to fish at Eufaula, the Bassmaster Team Championship. You make our championship, your Angler of the Year. I mean, everything's going your way and kind of building that momentum. Is there a time during the day that you thought, we got this?
No, there was a time during the day that I thought we can do this. When we made our first 2 big upgrades, I looked at Brooks, I said 3 bites and we can win this. And 15 minutes later, looked at him and said 2 bites, and I know where one of them's at. We picked the trolling motor up and we went and he caught her.
Hey, okay, it was a perfect scenario for them, a perfect storm brewing. I mean, pardon the pun, I mean, the rain moved in and these guys just fought through it all.
You know, they did. This is a new Angler of the Year for the Alabama Bass Trail, not new winners. I mean, these guys, they've been around for a little while, but it's an awesome way to, I mean, they also get their entry fees paid next year. So that's an additional $1,300 they're taking home. Great way to end the year, but these guys aren't done. Like you said, they've got our championship, they've got the Bass Team Championship.
Good things lie ahead, and in our first Angler of the Year, we still have to determine. We still have 2 more events in the ABT South. Stick with us right here on Valley Sports.